Barren Mind's nasty finds. You may well have noticed that the old channel has disappeared. I had to take it down for some personal reasons. I hope to speak to you all about that at length in a future video. But today, what we're going to be taking a look at is Carl J. Sukenick's Super Kill 8. This one's a release by Poserot and OldSkull Video. If you're not familiar with Sukenick movies, you'll wonder what the fuck I'm actually reviewing in this one. If you are a fan of his movies though, you probably already know what to expect. The film is somewhat of an incoherent patchwork of various sort of clips that have been used, all shot on video styly, extremely low budget, and absolutely insane. But the fact that it's so fucking mental is actually part of the charm with Sukenick's movies. The plot actually is somewhat difficult to explain because of this fact. I mean, what I personally got from it is there's some sort of gamma ray weapon that's been designed, and there's these sort of soldiers that are being sent in to maybe disarm this sort of gamma ray machine. Quite early on, there's a finger pointed out on this chart of a plane explaining exactly where this gamma ray is held, and it's also discussed that after a time of maybe 55 minutes, this gamma ray will actually set itself off and infect everybody. So we've got this sort of kung fu specialist soldier that steps in and quickly sort of dispatches all of these various rebels that he comes against. Quite early on we see this sort of knife fight acted out between these two people in what looks like a park as a car's driving past in the background, murdering someone in broad daylight. There's another scene that stood out to me where this face is sort of pulled off, the actual skin is pulled completely away from the face. That was quite a fun effect actually, even though it was extremely low budget looking. Now while the plotline to this one may admittedly be a bit difficult to try and describe to you all, what I wanted to actually mention to everyone in this is the features that come with it on this OldSkull Video release. I mean, just starting really with the front cover, you'll see how it's got this sort of pinkish tone to the front cover. That's one that's actually used in the film quite prominently, so I did think that was a good idea that they chose to include it. This scene in particular that you see with the guy's face on there is featured inside the film as well, and you see him spitting this sort of mist of blood out from that eerie face that he's got on there. So again, I did think that was quite a cool tie-in. This release actually has 6 short films by Sukenick, all sort of edited together to form one coherent movie, or semi-coherent at least. It gives you a sort of breakdown of the chapters that are in the film, as well as the bonus material, where you get a lot of sort of Super 8 and 8mm pre-development footage. So it's basically the clips that they shot before editing them, putting these sort of overlays on, and you get to see this sort of behind-the-scenes type stuff, really, on what they had to work with before they started applying the After Effects. I did think that was quite interesting, in truth. I think some of the Sukenick fans will enjoy seeing that. It's nice to know what goes on behind the scenes in the thought process of this madman. For what it's worth, OldSkull actually do a fucking brilliant job on this one. The films are shot in sort of 8mm, 16mm and Super 8 film, so it's no easy task, but this actually comes off as one of OldSkull's most polished releases to date. It's really fucking good to be back, man, and I'm glad you all could join me. Hopefully I'll find some of the old gang who were lost when we lost the old channel. Anyway, it's fucking fantastic to be back. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's already subscribed. Hopefully I can find a few more of you that are lost in the old channel going down. But yeah, man, we destroy and rebuild. We rise like a fucking zombie from the grave rather than a phoenix from the ashes. But for now, I guess that is me out, and I'll catch you all soon. Peace!
What we do here is go back.